Hi, I am in the woods near Whitefish, Montana, and welcome to the Woke Family YouTube channel. Um, I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit. I'm Vanessa. I have two sons, Russell and Nico, and my husband is Chris. And today we're going to talk a little bit about celery juice and the benefits of it. I have been juicing celery pretty much every morning for the past year and a half. I would say that the biggest benefit that I've seen so far is my digestion. So I have an easier time going to the bathroom. I'm very consistent, and my body just seems to digest food better. I think that I was lacking some enzymes that I needed in my body, and that's one thing that celery has done for me. I also think that it has helped clear up my skin quite a bit. I still get acne and breakouts, and one of my bad habits is picking at those acne or breakouts that only make things worse. But I'm working on that, and I do think that it has helped with any acne, and then also like dark spots maybe from the sun. It's also relieved some of those and made those fade. And I still think that I have more improvement to go with my diet, um, and I can only see more improvement as I continue juicing the celery. I'll talk about some more benefits here shortly, but I just wanted to introduce myself while we were on this hike in the beautiful woods in Whitefish. Thank you. All right, we're back and just finishing up our hike. There's been a lot of downed trees along the way. You can see some of them behind me probably. But I wanted to just quickly mention some of the celery juice benefits that you can have if you start drinking it regularly. There's kind of a protocol that goes along with it. Drinking celery juice first thing on an empty stomach is important. If you want, you can drink lime water or lemon water beforehand, but give yourself about 10 to 15 minutes between when you have your celery juice and when you drink that first. Then after you drink the celery juice, give yourself about 20 minutes before you have any food or any other beverages, just to let the celery juice give you as much of the benefits as you can in the meantime. Here's some of the other benefits you can experience with celery juice. It can lower the inflammation in your body in general. It supports healthy weight loss, helps with digestion, which is the one thing that I've noticed the most. Reduces bloating. I've also noticed that as well. It helps eczema and psoriasis. So that's one of the main reasons that I started this journey in the beginning, was because while I was nursing my son Nico, he had eczema about 3 months old. So I wanted to start drinking celery juice while nursing him so that he could get some of the effects of that while nursing. And now that he's eating other foods, I'm not nursing him any longer, he does drink celery juice with me on occasion too. And his eczema has improved. I don't think that it's all just from celery juice. We've introduced a lot of different supplements into his diet along the way. It fights infections. So I've noticed, especially just recently, a cold went through our entire house. Every single person got the cold. I didn't get the cold. So that was really nice. And I have noticed I do get sick less often while drinking the celery juice. It can help prevent UTIs, healing for acne, your liver, high blood pressure it helps with. It lowers high cholesterol, prevents ulcers, and is just in general a good healing for your liver, which is connected to a lot of the things that I just mentioned. So yeah, I think that it has helped me a lot. I think that I still have some improvements to make to my diet, and along with that, just continuing the celery juice I should see more improvements along the way. So, all right, thanks. So I first came across drinking celery juice from Medical Medium or Anthony William. He really talks a lot about drinking celery juice and all of its benefits and how it can help cleanse your liver and just overall help to heal your body, along with following other protocols that he talks about in his book. His books include Liver Rescue, Medical Medium, Celery Juice. He's got lots of recipes and great information within those books. And I'll put some links below to our other social media platforms. Is that good? Is that good?
My train is falling down.
Oh, no. I just wanted to talk about some of my experience when I first started drinking celery juice. And I'm starting off my day with a probably 13-14 ounce glass of celery juice. I've got a little bit more for a full 16 ounces, but it did take me some time to work up to this amount each morning. And I would recommend when you first start drinking celery juice to maybe start out slow. A full good size stock of celery juice is probably about 16 ounces. And then anything so you could start out with maybe a half a stalk of celery. And when I say stalk, I mean a bunch. Sorry, so a whole bunch of celery, one single bunch, is probably about 16 ounces. And maybe start out with half. So maybe just do 8 ounces of celery juice and see how your stomach does with it. In the beginning, I obviously had a lot of detoxing to do. My body didn't react well. I didn't like the taste either. And I spent a lot of time in the bathroom immediately afterwards. So my body was like getting rid of those toxins and in the easiest way it knew how. So that was my experience. I know that it's not that way for everyone, but I definitely had to back off of it for a while too, and reduce the amount I was drinking so that my body could kind of take a break. So that's what I would recommend is if you have a bad reaction, then maybe drink less, take a couple days off, give your body a break, and then get back to it. So another thing with celery juice is some bunches can have a lot of leaves and some can have hardly any. When you get a bunch of celery that has a lot of celery leaves, that's just going to mean it's going to be a bit spicier if you juice all of those leaves and a little bit harsher of a taste. So for beginners, I would just recommend maybe not adding all of those leaves to your juice. It'll be much easier to drink that way. So I would just recommend that. And then just be patient with yourself. Give yourself time to kind of integrate into drinking 16 ounces on a everyday basis. You could start out with every other day, start out with 5 ounces, 3 ounces, whatever you can get down. Because I know the taste is an acquired one. When I first started drinking it, I hated the celery juice taste. It was awful. I had a really hard time drinking it every morning. Now, of course, it's much easier for me, and I drink it without a problem. But I will say in the beginning it was difficult. So be sure and give yourself a break and be patient. Give yourself time to learn how to drink it, and cheers to health and wellness. Be sure and let me know if you start drinking celery juice, what effects you've noticed, and how it's going for you. I would love to hear from others who are juicing celery now or take it up and what their experience has been.